What is going on, my fellow zombie slayers? It is Nelly B. Welcome back to a brand new Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies video. Today, dudes, we're going to be talking about the top 5 zombie maps in Zombies Chronicles. Before I start, I just want to preface this video by stating that I know top 5s in at least the zombies community have sort of been dying out and aren't getting the recognition they used to when I first started watching zombies videos. I believe I have done 1 or 2 in the past, but I really want to try the best of my ability to make these a reoccurring element to the channel because they're really the reason I was so interested in starting a YouTube channel in the first place. So without further ado, let's begin.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more.
So coming in at our number 5 spot, we have Verrückt. Now, choosing these maps, I knew I had to put at least one World at War map. Sure, they're enjoyable at times, but after a while become dry. They really don't have the replayability as the Black Ops 1 maps or Origins. Now, obviously, that's just my opinion, and this video is strictly based on my opinion, so if you have any quarrels, then take it out in the comments. I'll be looking for you. But the reason I picked Verrückt over Nacht or Shinonuma was simply because of the nostalgic feeling I get playing this map, and it was always my favorite from the Black Ops 1 remakes. I've expressed this in the Verrückt in-depth remake, but again, just to reiterate, I love the sounds and the eerie vibes you get playing this map. I think this map can be considered one of the most zombie, quote-unquote, zombie maps there is in Call of Duty Zombies. Sure, the gameplay mechanics are still minimal, but they have added the addition of Gobblegums and the Wonder Fizz, which makes every World at War map, in my opinion, more enjoyable. This map, above all the other World at War remakes, isn't simple to the point where you can open a few doors and hit the box, but isn't as complex or as difficult as the swamp in Shinonuma. You open up some doors, turn on power, get your guns and perks, and you're basically all set. So for our number 4 spot, it was a tough one. I know not many people will agree when I say this, but for me, it has to be Shangri-La. I get it. The map is beautiful, immersive, and just flat out fun for most. Don't get me wrong, I love this map, but I think you will come to find it is really hard to beat the next 3 maps. But most of you may know already, my first experience with Shangri-La was on Zombies Chronicles, and I love that. Its purpose was fulfilled in my case because now I don't have to go back and play it on the older consoles. Moving on, the Baby Gun, Napalm, and Screecher Zombie, as well as the Pack-a-Punch mechanic on this map make it very unique. I love the atmosphere of the map as well as the layout, and the layout, for those of you that don't know, makes this map difficult as hell. Obviously, we have things like Widow's Wine to aid with the difficulty, but even adding that into this map still makes it one of the most challenging maps in all of the Zombies. And for that, it makes my list at number 4. Now, before I go into these next 3 maps, I just want to let you guys know that these maps are going into my top 5 favorite of all time. Top 5 favorite maps of all time. And they're in Zombies Chronicles, which is pretty dang cool, I must add. But let's go straight into our number 3 spot. And for our number 3 spot, we have Ascension. Ascension was one of my favorite maps before I started enjoying Mob of the Dead as much as I did. Even playing Origins as many times as I did, it kind of got worn out for a bit. And Ascension had been my favorite map up until right before Black Ops 3 came out. And I started loving Origins and Mob of the Dead even more. Ascension is a really great map. I love what they did when you first spawn in. It's not all black and white. The reds are accentuated, I guess you could say, and it really doesn't look flat. For me, for some reason, in the Black Ops 1 version, everything just looked flat, like you were looking at a picture, and it just didn't look right. But Black Ops 3, the mechanics and the way the consoles are, makes everything so much better. I honestly do think that this is one of the best looking maps on the game. The only problem I have is the monkeys. Now, obviously, the monkeys have been toned down a bit to the fact that they only spawn near you. Now, say you're at Stamina Up, they're not going to spawn somewhere like Speed Cola, or at least they haven't for me. I really like this addition to the monkeys because it doesn't make them as OP as before. It makes the game much more enjoyable for people that are new to Zombies Chronicles and new to these maps, and I really like it. I love the storyline. I love my good guy Gersh. And I just, when I get bored, Ascension, man. I really can't put it up on the number 2 or number 1 spot just because after you get set up and after all everything is said and done, there really is nothing to do. For a high rounder, Ascension is definitely a map that you need to play and get to high round on, simply because it's the OG map. People really didn't start going for high rounds until Kino and Ascension, and great segue, right? Our number 2 spot for my top 5 favorite Zombies Chronicles maps is Kino der Toten. Now, Kino der Toten could have made the number 1 spot, but the number 1 spot is so much better. I don't know about you guys, but I loved playing Kino. When it first came out, I was enthralled. All throughout Black Ops 1, I was playing it, and I didn't even know what Zombies was, the community around it, and other maps. I just thought it was like something fun as a side game. Now, obviously, I didn't play it as much as multiplayer just because I was like 11 or like 10, and I was scared. It was scary, guys. The dogs freaked me out. Some really, really good memories, though, on this map. And it's honestly, again, one of the best-looking maps in Zombies Chronicles, just because it was such an older map. And, again, high rounds are essential for high rounders, or the high round community on this map. If you don't get past round 115, then are you really a high rounder? Come on, guys, come on. Now, just sort of to add on what Kino was for me, it was the very first map I played, and playing it now really brings back good memories, but not only nostalgic does it bring to me, but also enjoyment and something to do, as well as having fun. Again, getting to high rounds on this map is very, very crucial in its history, and I haven't personally been to a really, really high round. I think the highest round I've been on it was in Black Ops 1, around 39, ray gun, and thunder gun all day. But this map, it's definitely going to be easier to get to high rounds on, and I definitely want to do a stream getting to round 115. But yeah, this map is definitely worthy of number 2. Could have even made the number 1 spot, but the number 1 spot is so freaking amazing, guys. Just stay tuned. Just stay tuned. Now, I just wanted to give out an honorable mention. If this were going by how the maps look, then this number 1 spot would definitely go to Moon. Moon is freaking beautiful, and that's all I can say about it. I really didn't like Moon in Black Ops 1, and I'm more enticed to play it now just because of how freaking beautiful it looks. But when you think about it, it's the same map. I really don't like the Moon, man. I really don't like how the zero gravity works. I really don't like how Widow's Wine breaks the windows, and there's so many complaints about this map, I just couldn't fit it on this list. But moving in to our number 1 spot, we have Origins. Could it be really any other map? When thinking about this, I automatically knew my top favorite map in this whole Zombies Chronicles. It is amazing. It's everything I loved about Origins and more. The mud is the only thing holding me back from it being this amazing map, but honestly, it adds something new to the map. Now, it's not nearly as easy to run in the mud as it was in Black Ops 2, just because of the way you jump in Black Ops 3, so it kind of makes it difficult, but Origins is amazing. The staffs, the upgrading of the staffs, the Easter egg. My love for zombies really started in Origins, and just to see it on the new consoles is amazing. The Pack Punch, the Boomhilda, the Thunder Punch, or whatever that thing is called, the Crazy Place, the Church. I'm literally a fanboy for Origins. Anything about Origins is amazing. Now, I do have to mention, I don't like to be a hypocrite when it comes to these things, but Origins is the exception. I don't like tedious maps, and if you're going to do the Easter egg solo, don't. Just don't. Unless you want to get like an achievement or something, or you just want to stream it, obviously go for it, but Origins is one of the hardest maps, or not hardest, I guess you could say tedious maps in doing a solo Easter egg, even a 4-player Easter egg. It's really takes a while to set up, and whoever got that number 1 spot, shout out to you, man. You are the best. You beat zombies. I'm just gonna say now, you beat zombies. You do Origins under an hour, the Origins Easter egg solo. You deserve a medal from Jason Blundell himself. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for the very first of many top 5 Zombies Chronicles maps. In my opinion, guys, again, this is my opinion. If you want to let me know how you would have rearranged these maps or pick different maps, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. I would love to converse with you guys over this. And that's going to be it for the video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. And yeah, guys, peace.